K-pop demon hunters Arden reveals how the film ignited her passion to act again. Arden played the role of Rumi in the #1 watched film on the streaming platform, Netflix. She described how August 26, 2022 was when she had her first ever lead in a series, but her passion towards acting was killed at the same time due to the non-renewal of the show for another season. 3 years ago, on August 26, 2022, my first series as a lead, partner track, premiered. It was cancelled after the first season, and with that, it killed my desire to keep acting. I was heartbroken, discouraged and done after giving it 20 years of my life. I quit, traveled for a year and disappeared, she recalled. Arden then revealed that after her soul-searching and time off from the cameras, that she decided that she'll only be acting in Asian-led projects, whether her roles were big or small. True to her words, she acted in Maybe Happy Ending, Avatar, The Last Airbender, and most recently, K-pop Demon Hunters. 3 years since her August 26th incident, the Asian-American actress then shared how her second lead project became one of the signs she was looking for to continue in the entertainment industry on August 26, 2025, the exact same date 3 years later. My second project as a lead since partner track became the #1 watched film on Netflix and a box office hit. If that's not a sign from God to keep going, I don't know what is. I thought my time was done, but it's absolutely wild that it's the exact same date, she expressed. In her post, she shared the plaque that was given to her which certified that K-pop Demon Hunters was the top 1 most popular Netflix film of all time. She was also given other merchandise related to the film, which included a customized Rumi Labubu doll. Having my name on it feels extra special and real. Thank you for this custom Rumi Labubu, and thank you all for watching, streaming, and sharing. Thankful to have voiced Rumi and been a part of so many meaningful projects, she added. Now that she has been given a sign to continue, Arden expressed her excitement as she'll be starring in the upcoming psychological thriller, Perfect Girl. This 3-year mark has been healing and I'm ready to keep creating. Pouring all my love and energy into this movie and beyond thankful to be surrounded by such kind, hard-working people in our entire cast and crew. Kindness is contagious, y'all, she ended. We just tried to tell an honest story. K-pop Demon Hunters director on film's success. Manila, when the directors of K-pop Demon Hunters set out to make the film, they focused on creating something they themselves wanted to see. A fusion of bold female characters, story-driven pop music, high fashion, and concert-style spectacle. Unsure of how it would ultimately resonate with audiences. We filled it with ingredients, things that we had wanted to see in animation that just hadn't happened yet, said Chris Applehands, who co-directed the film with Maggie Kang, in a recent interview with ABS-CBN News. I'm not sure that you could ever totally predict who the audience for that will be. But we brought all that in and then we just tried to tell a story that felt honest to us and truthful, he added, when asked about the film's intended core audiences. What Applehands and Kang didn't anticipate, however, was the overwhelming response as the Netflix feature soared into one of the year's biggest hits released on June 20th. K-pop Demon Hunters follows Hunter OX, a hit-making K-pop trio whose members, Rumi, voiced by Arden Cho and EJAE, Myra, Mei Hong and Audrey Nuna, and Zoe, Ji-young Yo and Ray Amy, use music to maintain a barrier protecting the world from demons. It's been an amazing reaction, Applehands remarked. But the nice thing about that is if you make the film that you want and you make it for yourself on some level, then it's very affirming to find that other people appreciate that art, too. In early August, the film, which has also inspired a wave of fan art and song covers, debuted at #4 on Netflix's list of most popular movies. By the end of the month, it had climbed to the top spot and, as of writing, has logged 325 million views. The film's Korean cultural elements were conceived by Korean-Canadian co-director Kang, Applehands noted. She drew on her lived experience of being a K-pop fan, on her memories and childhood growing up in Korea, and I think, above all, kind of just the own sense of who she was as a Korean woman who's cool and smite, but also silly and also angry and loves food. So it's personal. He said, "The heart of the visual and sonic spectacle is a story about the power of music and the fight against evil. Themes Applehands says resonate universally. As soon as she, Kang, told me her idea, I was like, I think this can be a story about the power of music. You're trying to explain how music and demon fighting go together," Applehands recounted. That sort of shared belief of the power of music and how we could make that a superpower that led to the hunters and the Hun Moon and all this mythology. It's very specific and it's very universal, and that's always good. He said while a sequel has yet to be officially confirmed, the director said there are many aspects of the K-pop Demon Hunters universe they are open to exploring. There's a lot of thoughts and stories about who these characters are and where they came from and how the world works that don't fit into your 85-minute feature film, Applehans said. So there's a lot of stuff in our head and it would be really fun to do some more chapters.